Hey, it's Todd Ault. This is episode 117, which is what I hope to live, but won't live that long if I don't lose some weight. I've been fasting, this intermittent fasting. Yesterday, though, or today I broke the fast because today I got up and did 13 TV and radio interviews, and I had to get up at 5 in the morning, and I'm not happy about that, but the interviews were great. They were fun. They were about Alzheimer's neuro. Everyone know what a leap is? Jason, Bartholomew in the house. It's the 12th of August, August 12th, 2021. It's 1:13 in the afternoon here on the West Coast, Nevada, which is like a reddy, bluey, kind of purplish thing going on now. Yeah, it is purple here. Skyla, you're here. What's up?
Yes, I'm here. Trying to.
Yep, I see you. I see you. Josh is in the house, our producer. And Brett and Nick lived through COVID, so they're here still for a while until they get COVID again. Hopefully not.
No, don't
Jason,
say that.
I'm just kidding around, man. Kidding around. Kidding around!
Woo!
Jason.
What's going on with this? I need some action here.
The buttons aren't working. What was I going to say? Oh, Jason, do you know what a leap is?
I've never bought
A
Leaps.
leap is a long-term equity security, an option that's out multiple years. They used to call them leaps.
Yep.
Leaps. When I was still the chairman of Alzament, I am not now. I'm the chairman emeritus and founder. I'm not an officer director of Alzament. I am the largest shareholder for various parties, various funds, etc. I wanted to price the stock at $5 because that's what leaps cost. And to me, Alzament, it's trading down today again. Don't care. I told you, waiting for data. All those early sellers that were with me 5-6 years ago that got 5, 10, 20, 30 times, 40 times, 50, 60, 70 times their money.
Yeah.
They're selling.
Yeah.
We know that.
It's fine.
They're dribbling out, dribble. You know, like you when you were a baby and you dribbled all day long.
Drooled?
And you drooled. And it, like stuff drooled, slowed down your face. And your mom said, oh, it'll, like to your older brother, he'll stop drooling eventually. Everyone drools. The thing's drooling right now. But to me, a leap means I can buy a leap for $4, $5 on the future, what I consider to be the future of Alzheimer's with those two treatments. Your only thesis could be is that I don't really have the nuts. But I think that I drew a pair of kings, and we're waiting for the flop, which is the data. That's what I'm going to say about Alzament. If you're a seller, I don't care. Don't text me. I don't care. Okay. Now, Naked Brands. I bought more last night.
Controversy last night.
I bought more. I don't even care. You guys, I love the Naked Army. If you don't love me, I understand. No one, listen, I'm one of those child good enough looking that only his mother could love. I can't even understand why my wife got together with me. Well, I can understand that, but... So, you know, I'm not the best looking guy in the world anymore.
Right.
If you look at my son, I used to be better looking. You know, one thing I'm excited about my son was he stopped playing football at UCLA, but kept working out, hasn't gained any weight. In fact, he's lost like 30 pounds. Me, I stopped playing football and just kept gaining weight a little bit at a time. 10 pounds every year, a little bit more, a little bit more. When I was 18 years old, I worked at In-N-Out Burger for a short time. Oh, my God. Dude, the worst thing that ever could happen to you at In-N-Out Burger is they go, every shift you get a free meal.
Oh, my God.
I bet you do. So you know what a leap is now, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're long leaps. We're not really long leaps. We're long the stock, and I'm excited about it. Let's see. Not sure about Todd buying Naked, but J.P. Morgan Chase bought a few DPW today.
When you say a few...
A few? How many?
What does that mean?
A few 3 shares?
300?
300,000?
Oh, 10K.
3 million?
10,000?
Oh, really?
10,000.
They just probably bought it for a customer.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow's the annual meeting, and Monday is after the close. We're going to do our earnings call from this studio. It'll be the first time in our history we're doing it from this studio. Built by Willie with his own bare hands. No, sorry. Actually, you know, he was up in Canada, so he didn't build with his own bare hands. He just told people what to do.
They
hey,
did.
You do this, Nick. You do that, Brett. And I want it all done over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, Brad Lee, who's in the studio next to us, He comes over and says, I want your studio. And when your lease is up, I'm not going to renew it. I'm going to take that studio. Bradley, I will burn the studio down before I let you have it. Well, I won't burn it down because that would hurt the building. But I'll make sure I rip all the shit off the walls. I will. Let's get to the market.
Where is Syra? We should have Syra in.
Armada,
Oh, yeah, we
I
should
don't
have her
get
in.
it, dude. We want you on the show. What happened? Are we barred?
I don't think so.
Let's go, Armada. We want you on the show.
Yo, what's up,
I want to
King?
be clear. I bought more naked today. It was below 54. I
Yeah.
bought more. You want to sell it to me? You're selling me you're selling me $1 for 50 cents. You're selling me $2 for 50 cents. You're selling me $1.50 for 50 cents. I'm a buyer of naked brands. Now, I don't know that you should be. Check with your financial consultant. Maybe your pope, whoever you believe in, your bishop, your rook, your knight. If you're the Dalai Lama, check with your financial advisor. For my sister-in-law, check with your what is she? Her ashram. Check with who you need to check with, whoever it is, but don't check with me. Oh, look at this. DRDP bought some at 384. Hey, guess what? I did too. I bought some 384 Ultimate too.
DRDP's coming to Vegas right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Tonight.
Cool.
Nice.
Hey, if you're not on the list, 949-799-1831, 949-799-1831, type in ALZ. Oh, don't put that in. Oops, nope. Type in, it's ROC, right? Risk on Conference?
Yeah.
ROC. Just make sure you're on my text list, 949-799-1831. Can we put that up? 949-799-1831. Be on the text list so we can give you an invite. This is how it's going to work. The tickets, I don't know, they're like $1,000. We're going to give you a ticket to come to the conference. If you just, all you have to do is show us that you have transportation. So you just have to say, hey, I got a ticket. I'm going to fly in Southwest on this date. Now, if you're a local, you can just say I live local. We'll check that out. We're going to limit it to a certain number of people. We've got some sponsorship. Univest is going to sponsor it, the securities firm. They're going to have a booth there.
Nice.
That's exciting, huh? They do a lot of IPOs. That's a big U.S. firm, but they are Chinese-based, one of the biggest around now, growing like crazy. So we got Univest that's going to be there. We got some transformation stuff. We're going to have all kinds of stuff that's going to be there. We got L.A. Story playing at the. We got to get this like done and over with. Will you rant on the earnings call? Jeff Bombshell says. Now, why don't you, Jeff Bombshell? Let's talk about you for a second, buddy. You are a smart guy. Why don't you have a newsletter? Why don't you do a private newsletter about the stocks you pick? Because guess what, buddy? Every stock you've ever given me, I've made money on. This guy is smart. Now, he works for one of the biggest companies in the world. I will not say the name of it, but he works in the accounting department. He's smart, like really smart. This guy should, you know who he's, you know what he's like? You know that guy, Michael Burry? He's Michael Burry, but with a personality. He's Michael Burry, but cares about you. He's Michael Burry, doesn't have Asperger's syndrome. You know what Asperger's is? You know what Asperger's is, right?
Yeah.
Why are you going like this? Is it Asperger's?
No, it's Asperger's.
What? No, Jeff Bombshell is social and smart, really smart, man. He doesn't have Asperger's.
They already called him out. They know where he works.
Who?
Brian Casey knows.
Where?
I'm not saying it.
Don't say it. I'm not repeating it. Jeff, it's not fair to Jeff. But he's smart. If he had a newsletter, he could call it the Bombshell newsletter, right?
Dropping.
Dropping bombshells. Boom. This guy, by the way, there are guys out there on Wall Street that will pay big money for the kind of research this guy does.
Yeah.
He kind of knows it. Industrial stuff. Gave me FRD. I'm up like a ton in FRD. We tried to buy a company. Well, I don't know that he tried to buy it with me. In fact, I wanted to buy his stock for $6. He said no. And he waited for like 7 or 8 wherever it got bought. But I tried to buy WSI Industries, filed the 13D against them. They're like $284.
I remember that.
And I bid $6 for them, and then they sold it for $7 to Polaris.
Yep.
Hey, I have had some success with these 13Ds. I got all these people on DPW like, hey, you should not be investing the company's money. Jeff says it's no secret.
Why?
Oh, really? Wow. Let me tell you, buddy. I've had success with these 13Ds, so I'm good. Oh, wow, you can Google him in 2 seconds and it tells you who he works for. Well, that's not helpful, Jeff. I'm trying to protect you. Wait. Who's bringing Fuddrucker burgers? I don't think Fuddruckers is at where we're gonna. Hey, I can tell you one thing.
Do they have it here?
Double,
They do.
Double Trouble Dive Master, L.A. Story. Where you're gonna be playing is a nice place. I mean, it's happening, man. My House closing in October. Infamous Red Pill. You still have COVID plays? He might get COVID.
What the fuck? What's going on with you today in COVID?
Stop putting that out
COVID.
there.
Ouch. Wish is getting killed. What's wrong? What happened to Wish? Let's go look it up. Let's look it up real quick.
Zach sold it.
Zach said he's never selling. Zach sold. He said he's never selling Wish.
He's wishing on a star.
He's wishing on a star. I wonder who you are.
Wow, Wish is getting killed.
How much is it down?
It's down.
Oh my God! And that's the game!
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. What happened here? Wish is getting smoked. Oh, Zach. You sold your Alzamend.
Oh, I'm so happy to buy cheapy shares of Wish, somebody says on my Discord.
Let's do it.
Wish.
Wonder what happened there. Man, I got to be honest with you. I had it for a little bit, and then, Nah, man. Nah, I didn't want to keep it. Nah, I didn't want to keep it.
Wish. I'm glad you sold coin. Good job.
Wonder what's wrong with Wish.
Down 30% on Wish, somebody said.
I guess earnings weren't that wishful. Hey, I got filled at 5,000 shares at 770. Wish just filled my order.
Falling knife, 750.
That means you're probably wishing you didn't get those shares.
740.
Let's talk to the audience.
Let's look at Wish.
Sitting on 146,000 shares. Tim Cox, what'd you sell it for? Or what'd you buy it for? I'm drooling over Monday's ER. We gave some guidance on sales.
What is Zach saying? He must be.
Zach's got to be so unhappy right now.
Wow.
Hey, what is BNGO? BNGO,
Bingo.
BNGO, BNGO.
And Bingo,
What's his name?
Zach.
Same here, Tim. GL. What is 145,000 shares? I wonder what he paid for it. I have a lot of Fuddruckers, but I haven't had In-N-Out Canadian boy with none around here. A little jealous. Okay, when you come to the Risk-On conference, oh my God.
I just saw your light bulb.
Oh my God, I have a great
read the
idea.
light bulb.
I have a great idea. In-N-Out Burger has a mobile burger van. You can rent it if you guarantee a certain amount.
Yeah.
I can bring it to the conference for lunch. We gotta pay we gotta pay that thing though. What is that? Food and beverage. So how do you do that? You have to have it one meal. We'll just have to do some fancy shit the other time. So that one lunch meal, we'll have In-N-Out Burger for lunch. And the one lunch meal that we bypass, we'll just have an upgraded dinner with nicer stuff. Maybe we'll serve although, I'm always bummed when I say we'll serve lobster. I love lobster. I love it, right? But.
Oh, really?
What?
No.
What doesn't have fries?
Huh?
Does it have shakes?
There's no way. Is that true? The
Just
In-N-Out
burgers?
Burger truck doesn't serve fries?
No deal.
I'm going to have to check that out. Although a lot of people don't like their fries. My wife has introduced me recently to Light Well fries from In-N-Out Burger.
The best.
The Light Well are a little more crispy, and if you put a little more salt on them, they're pretty good.
Someone said Zach is so washed. Trash play after trash play. I'm going back to Spartan trading.
In those, speaking of naked and being naked, what we decided, you and I, was we could buy. Now we're not talking about that big Kahuna trade we did. No fries in their trucks.
Oh
not in
yeah,
their trucks.
listen to this.
It's good to be the king.
Listen
Well, he
to
would
this.
know. He's a California boy, and that's where we started there. In-N-Out Burger.
Fries are overrated. Dardura says take it from a doctor.
Fries are overrated. Take it from a doctor.
Yeah, Dardura's a doctor.
I love fries personally.
So we decided we could buy up to 8 million, or is it around that in terms of below 60?
We're looking at 8 million under 60 cents.
Right.
4.8 million.
Right.
There's we can stay below 5 million.
Where is it right now?
5 million is the threshold.
But where is it right now? In this account, we have
Let me
half
get you
a million.
Let me get you a quote.
Get
wow,
me a quote,
Wish
man.
must have had horrible. They had conference call right now. It's got to be horrible.
Let's go to naked.
Buy the rumor. Sell the news.
Let's go to naked. Oh,
I got 5370, 0.5370.
Right, I see some stock available there.
Oh, there's a wallet 0.5410, 36,750.
What should I put it in for then?
0.54.
0.54?
Yeah, right now.
0.54.
Yeah.
Extra hour trading.
Yeah.
Limit order.
50.
Preview. Only 50,000 to
Fif-
go.
That's fine. Let that guy
All
come.
right. And they filled me immediately.
Okay,
Woo,
good. Perfect.
Done. So we'll keep adding to that naked brands.
Where's that?
We're not telling you to buy it, but you can hire Nickelback to play very, very cheap.
1 second.
What a smart ass, Brian Casey.
I like that. Nickelback.
Look at this photograph.
Perfect.
What, man? It's true.
We went to dinner last night.
He could probably hire him cheap.
You had some Nickelback playing last night.
I did.
That's
Oh,
probably
for a
why I
little
got
bit.
that damn screw in my tire. Playing that friggin' Nickelback, man.
Where did you get this? You actually got a real screw in there.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, you can. They can fix that.
It's
though.
too close to the sidewall.
They won't let you do it.
I got to get a new tire.
Oh, you can't just put that
That
thing
plug?
in there and that plug.
I don't want to risk it. Risk
Really?
it,
You
risk
don't
on.
go anywhere.
Yeah, but I'm going 80 on the highway.
I would risk it. It's not a big deal.
I had the warranty.
Oh, they gave you a new tire?
Yeah, prorated. It was cost me like $70.
Oh, have you already done it?
Yeah, well, yeah. Skyla picked me up from the shop. I got to go back and get it.
Look at the level of service we get here.
Solid.
Skyla picked you up from the shop.
Good to go.
Wow, for sure. Wow.
So, anyway, that
You've been
was
alone with the ladies lately. Skyla, my wife, taking her to the vet. What's
Yep.
going on around here?
just trying to do my part. You know.
See your part?
Yep.
All right.
Team
cool.
player.
Team player. Let's go to the. Well, have you covered the markets yet or not? What kind of show are you running?
20 minutes in.
Okay,
He's running.
let's cover the market and then we'll get to viewer comments. I blame Todd for the bad karma in singing Nickelback.
Friggin' Nickelback.
Ouch.
The what do you think the Dow did today?
What do I got to play to make everyone happy?
Play
What do I got to play? Now, can you cover the market real quick, please?
yes, the Dow 35,499, 14 points to the good. Nasdaq up 51, 14,816, and the S&P was up 13, 4,460. Bitcoin 44,441 right now. Not a big deal. Healthy pullback.
I just want you to know that we are approaching a $1 million loss in that AG. I like every day it gives me a little bit back. It's like gambling. You go play poker, you win one hand, you win like $100, but you're down 800.
Why don't we call Keith?
Dude, what? I mean, has silver collapsed that bad?
2350.
I guess that's a lot, isn't it?
2318. They blasted
It was
gold.
27 when we bought it. Or
Yeah,
something?
gold 1750. They pummeled it. There you go.
Hey, you know what? My son used to go to school with not school.
No. Try again.
My son used to go to what do you call that place?
Church.
Church with Justin Bieber.
Church.
He used to go to church with Justin Bieber, and I wasn't a fan of Justin. And then recently, in the last year, I'm a fan of Justin Bieber. I just am. I really like Justin Bieber. I'm pretty excited about it too.
Play
This
the
is
hook.
him singing. Ready?
Nope, that's not Justin.
No, it's great. It's great. Okay. I just changed the rhythm now. We got Nickelback Purge.
Justin
from
Bibiendo.
Our behavior. Is that a little Hispanic music?
Coolio lives in North Las Vegas.
Coolio.
Fun fact. Coolio.
You know how I met Ice-T?
How?
I used to sell this product. I had the license for Ice-T in Nevada and California. Not Ice-T. LiquidIce.
Oh,
And-
I remember that.
Liquid
Remember
Ice.
LiquidIce? Your mom was like a
Yeah.
dealer.
I got a hat. Still.
That's right. And I was doing all kinds of stupid stuff when I was out of trading for a
Free
while.
bird.
So I'm in Lowry's. By the way, if you haven't been to Lowry's, like the season salt Lowry's, they have a Lowry's in Vegas. They have the famous one in Beverly Hills, not too far from our friend It's Good to Be the King, and they have one in Chicago. Lowry's is a great prime rib place. And Ian Walk is Ice-T and Coco were there. We're chatting, him and I, and Coco. And he was the guy who named LiquidIce because I knew he was Coco was the spokesperson for it. And boy, was he pissed that he had not got his royalties from the company.
Wow.
He was mad. You don't want to get him mad, right?
No.
Have you ever seen John Mulaney's thing on Ice-T? Because he's on like that, what is he on?
SVU.
Yeah. SD, Special Victim Units.
special, yeah.
He's got some funny stuff.
Does it still exist?
Liquid Ice? Yeah, there's
Like,
a thing called the
I've
Chuck
never
Norris.
seen
A
it
Chuck
anywhere.
Norris is made in a Chuck Norris is made in North Dakota, and it's a drink that you have liquid ice in.
What about Four Loko?
Four
Anybody-
Locos are alcoholic. Those things are crazy.
What's Four Loco?
It's like liquid crack.
Yeah.
Is it really 12?
There's some that are 14, yeah.
Damn.
Those
That
are
would be
dangerous. But I loved Liquid Ice. I used to sneak, because I was like 11 years old or 10 when you did that, and I wasn't allowed to have energy drinks. So I would sneak into the garage and take them.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad for you too, by the way, because your mom was really. She watches the program. She was too strict for you.
Zach's
and
down 3
We
million
had like
on
a
Wish.
package of them in the garage, and I would go take them because they tasted so good. But
you
we weren't
find
allowed
out
to
all
have
the you
energy
find out all the
drinks.
details of your livelihood
Yeah.
when wait, hold on, let me see these sort by. I'm gonna get a video to play you guys.
Post second to revenue.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I want to tell you, I want to show you something very funny. My daughter won't like this, but I will. Let's go to my screen. Okay, let's go to my screen. It's only a minute and 20 minutes long. This is when I lived in California in my old house. This is a Beaver versus the Bieber. Ready?
What?
Let's go.
Mordecai would punch him in the face. And you have to say his name 3 times to unjinx him. Someone.
Okay, but you were talking about a beaver, so can you tell me that story again?
What beaver?
How long it take for a beaver to knock down a tree?
You said Justin Bieber. Is it a Bieber or a Beaver?
Beaver.
Just a beaver or Justin Bieber?
Just a single beaver.
What about the Beaver?
It can knock through a tree stump and about directly through, like karate chops through.
I thought you said they use their teeth. How did they karate chop with their teeth?
No, like directly, like here, like this, like yeah, not
With what? Their teeth?
yeah. Just
They just use their teeth and go.
so you go directly through, and it takes them about 1 hour.
Justin Bieber does this.
Just a regular beaver. It's a beaver. Are you filming?
What? I'm not. I'm recording. I'm not filming.
Whatever. This is so.
I hate psychological.
This is not videotape. It's not videotape. I promise.
Videotape.
Oh my God.
They're so
Oh my
cute and tiny.
What happened to Enzo?
What happened to my kids?
What
They're
happened?
so cute when they were
The
little.
hell?
They're
Just
so different
a single
now.
beaver. Sorry.
That is funny.
So what do you got? What stocks you want to cover today?
Well, I'm looking at Zach Morris. He's down 3 million on Wish.
What is he?
Yeah, nobody stepped in yet. It's at 770.
That's where I bought it.
Okay.
Gambling with silver. Okay, we're going to take viewer questions today. Viewer discretion is advised. We got to go live with someone. Pick a viewer. Let's go. Let's go. Who we got? Who's coming on live? Hey, text us at 949-799-1831.
JB Ballin.
94. Oh, is he coming on today?
He was going to come tomorrow, but
Okay.
That's fine.
Who's coming on today? 949-799-1831. 949-799-1831. Let's talk about your stocks. Get a hold of us. Text us. We'll put you live on the show. Not that that's a treat or anything like that. Not that anyone actually wants to be on the show. But we'd like you to be on the show. TLGT pending FDEA review move 500%. RTY facts. Artifacts. Artifacts. Do you know that name? Artifacts?
no.
Okay. Do you know well, are you looking it up? What are you doing here?
Sorry.
I gave you the symbol.
I'm looking at something else.
Come on, man.
Dude, you got me sidetracked.
Into what? What are you
Jerry
sidetracked in?
Maguire. Who's coming with me besides Flipper here? Never mind. I just had to see it.
OLB down 54 cents.
Earnings.
Giving
Oh,
back $31,690.
I offered the option to sell yesterday. So you want to sell?
Or we sold 10,200.
you want to hold through
We own
earnings?
59,800. You listening? We own 59,800. 800 shares. Make it rain.
I wanted to sell 625.
What is it? What's the earnings like?
What is it now?
We have to answer viewer questions. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, let me look at OLB now. You got
Tyler, hold on. Todd, why are you doing earnings after hours? I would love to see them pre-market. Huh. You know, maybe we could release the earnings pre-market and have the call aftermarket. I'll consider that. I will strongly talk to my partner and my general counsel and see if we can't do that.
You see how flexible Todd is?
If you saw me in real life, I'm not that flexible.
Well, not physically.
Who's the Asian Jerry Maguire?
The Asian.
You had me at Hero.
Oh my God.
That's so bad.
Jeez.
You are canceled.
Who is that?
You had me at Hero. That's it's good to be the king.
Oh, that's King. Yeah, that's
Hey,
good.
he's
That's
a
good.
lover of he's a lover of what's that called? One of my favorite things. You know the dude.
Who?
Mel Brooks. Man.
Mel.
Yeah. You had me at Hero. I have wait. I have zero value to add. Ha ha. Double Trouble says. Is that why he doesn't want to come live? That's okay. Hilarious Brock.
Rod Wilson.
Rod Wilson.
Why don't we get Jeff Bombshell to call in?
Yeah. Where he says everybody knows Mel Brooks. What's your risk on with Root? Would you follow Root at all? Someone said I love you, Todd.
Root.
Love you, Todd. Oh, a guy will say love you, Todd. A girl will say I love you, Todd. That's what it seems like to me. Spaceballs.
Why hasn't OLB come out with their earnings yet?
Whoa. Mr. Alton Jason,
going on
MICT.
here?
Okay, here's the funny part. MICT
We know
was
about
the
this
company that I bought in Enertech from
Yes.
when they were a defense play in Israel. Well, stuff gets recycled around here, doesn't it? He's a personal friend. Mel Brooks is a personal friend? Are you kidding? I love that guy. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
King will come on and eviscerate the army.
Let's get Mel Brooks on.
Okay.
Hey, I heard. Well, I guess he tweeted it out, so it's not new news. He, it's good to be the king. Got banished from the Telegram Army and the Naked Army.
Yeah, him and DRDP.
Why? For what reason?
I have no idea. The thought police just didn't. They're not allowing any kind of like individual thoughts.
We don't want to be in a fight with them for sure.
I left there.
Yeah, I'm not interested in a fight
I
with
just
them.
left there. I don't have time for that toxicity.
Why could they be toxic? The stock is doing fine.
They didn't like the fact that we could possibly want to make a profit for our, for the company.
Let me be rational with you real quickly on that, okay?
Sure.
Here's the problem. There's 700 million shares outstanding. If they were to buy another business, they have to issue equity to that business to buy it, and then the business or surviving business gets the cash. Wow, L.A. story. That's scary. Dude, ouch. Wow. Eric's last name is even scary. He's like, he's a true, this guy's like breaking the law, this is like Judas Priest,
It's
isn't
a
it?
real hatchet job.
Yikes.
Look at that.
You know what's crazy? My wife, I played them for my wife. She's like, oh, I love that band. I mean, she doesn't even know who they are. She's like, oh, that sounds great.
Did I get banned? I resigned first. Like it's a job. DRDP. That's great.
Did I
think
get
you
banned?
got. I think you got your resignation letter in first, and then they gave you the ban hammer. This is
Does
crazy.
that work, actually?
Well, Papa Gorilla, in his defense, he's trying to calm some of these people down.
Why, by the way, why does things go dark? Does that mean someone said something mean to me?
They flag it, and then I have to approve.
Oh.
So they flag something.
I was canceled for standing up to MTA3. What the heck who's standing up for me? On a rate of return basis, if I put in $5 million as something and it goes to $1.5 million and I make $1 million.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's like enough to make In-N-Out burgers for Skyla.
20% return.
Yeah, that's a huge 20. It's not 20%.
5 to 6.
No. When I said it goes from a $5 million investment goes to $1.5 million, it's $1 million. We make 200% on our money. 500,000 to $1.5 million.
Oh, 500,000. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Or 5 million to
20 million. 4 times our money.
I think we need to be rational. Perch it up, Todd. 750,000 shares. People don't get that. I bought more than that. I'll buy more. Dura. What do you think of the Reebok sell? Reebok has always been sort of that middle of the road brand. I have Reebok
Yeah.
on now, actually.
Yep.
Reebok has been always liked by females.
They're not that controversial either.
Todd, how is if going, or was that not serious? IF.
IF.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that is.
Please clarify what that means.
Is that a ticker?
You got to look at this ticker this guy gave us, Artifacts. TLGT. TLGT. Injectable something. Injectable facility.
TLGT?
Yeah.
Telgent.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. 97
They said
million.
you can't be trusted.
92
Wow.
million. Yeah, yeah.
And that I need to go to their mom's
Hello,
basement.
testing.
Who's this? Who is it?
Eric,
Eric. What's up?
the Hatchet Man.
Am I coming in clear?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Hatchet's on.
Clear. It's a good picture.
It's official. It's official. LA story in the house.
Nice.
Nice. Where are you right now?
I'm on my guest house patio.
Nice view.
Very nice.
I see a little. That's my pad. That's where I live.
Sweet place, man.
Wow. Is
Nice.
that where what you don't have to give us the exact area, but what's the general area?
I'm Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Oh, you live in Beverly Hills?
Yeah, I'm like it's called Beverly Crest area. Without giving too much away.
Oh, nice. You know what's down there? One of the I go to bed. I used to go to Bedford every Saturday, pre-COVID. As I said, I went to Nate Now's and stuff like that. Down there is a place called Crustaceans. You ever eaten there?
Oh, of course, all the time.
They have the best garlic noodles in the whole world. Like by far, the very best garlic
By
noodles.
far, live music.
Oh yeah.
My wife's friend used to play there, and so we'd get this little like front row table, and it had like koi fish in the floor that you kind of walk over, and like kind of an amazing place. The food's amazing, super good. And
Hey,
my wife, we'd go there when we were just dating before we got married.
Hey, no need to give us specifics if you don't want to. And I know you run LA Story. Is that your total full-time day job, or do you do something different during the day?
No, I trade stocks. I have a few holdings. I had a walnut company that just kind of got shut down because of COVID. It was called Eric and M's Sweet Delights. And we did like keto walnuts and candied walnuts that you kind of put on salads, like salad toppers. So I had that business for a little bit. And unfortunately, COVID kind of forced me to start like day trading. And then, I just figured, I'm just going to go back to my long holds and, kind of like, full disclosure, I'm more of a long holder, and, I might swing a couple of my holdings, but it's pretty rare now. Now I'm just sitting in, naked army. I'm a colonel. I feel like I'm a colonel. So, maybe, just a little sergeant or something, but I don't know how those rankings work, Just a dumb rock and roller when it comes down to it.
Where'd you get your walnuts from?
I had a farm up in like close to like the Sacramento area. We had this family farm up there that we would get walnuts, and there's like this huge conglomerate. Just before San Francisco, there's all these like family walnut farms. I guess California used to grow walnuts.
We're having a lot of audio, but I heard you say Sacramento.
You try my nuts, and you guys are gonna love my nuts. We get it all. From day one.
I had a little audio issue, but we heard that we love your nuts. I'm sure that was a great. But why? If we could follow up a little bit, Eric, why shut it down? Was it just because it was hard to run an online business this way, or delivery? What was the reason you shut it down, in your opinion? We're having trouble with him. Hey, Eric, why don't you dial back in and we'll try it again, okay? Hang up and dial back in once you get a better signal, my friend.
All right.
We lost Eric there.
There you go. No, I'm here.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
Hey, Eric, why did you? We don't have video of you, but we do have audio. Eric, why? Oh, there we go. Why did you shut it down because of COVID? Because that's an interesting business.
They wouldn't let you do any type of in-store like samples or in-store like any type of like testing. They just wouldn't let you in there, and that's the number one thing that you kind of have to do when you're doing a food company is you got to get it out there by letting people try it out and taste it, and they shut all that off.
You got to be at Costco giving out the samples, right? Is that the effective thing?
Big time. You get into Costco, exactly, and you get into different even just regular stores. Like I was in this local chain out here called Jensen's. I just got my foot in the door there. Follow Your Heart out here in LA, Canoga Park area. I was just getting, I was in there, and I couldn't get in there to do samples anymore. They just shut everything down. And Follow Your Heart had a restaurant. They shut their restaurant down. So everyone lost a lot of money.
So did you take the walnuts? You didn't own the farm. You bought them from a family farm, or did you own the farm?
Yeah, raw organic walnuts, and then I had a recipe to basically caramelize them and coat them, and so I would just do my secret recipe, and everyone loved them. I just I did them for family and friends, and everyone's like, you have to market this, and okay, I'll go for it, and it started to work, and right when I got all my licensing, here comes COVID to kind of stop me from really moving forward.
And you don't sell them online now?
My storefront's still up, ericandmsweetdelights.com. It's still up, and I can take little orders. I still I can still manufacture and produce, and it's just like it's not making what I would want to, so it's it's back to stocks and doing a little trading.
Wow. Were there decent margins in the food business where you take them and process them?
Yeah, great margins. And then what I wanted to do was try and get picked up by a factory and take my recipe into a full factory. And I'd spoken to 2 different people, but it wasn't happening during COVID, and no one was moving forward with it. And they all love the product. Everybody loves the product. And
what's the size what's the size you think of the? By the way, for those of you out here, this is a show about risk. Eric took risk. We embrace risk. We celebrate risk. I'm a risk taker.
Me same here.
Jason, I don't know if he's such a risk taker. Jason just counts cards, so I don't know that he takes any risk. But
okay.
I'm just kidding, man. Hey, you're a poker player. I was joking around.
Poker risk.
Are you taking that personal?
For sure.
You won't even look at me. Come on, I'm joking.
People don't understand it.
I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes, Jason takes risk. He goes into tournaments, and sometimes he does not cash out, no money, and so he takes that risk.
It's a heavy full-time job for some people, and they take that risk every day.
If it was so easy, I challenge anybody to do it.
Right?
Jason took the rent money, didn't tell his wife.
Yeah.
It was all they had left. Went and won a tournament for $80,000.
It was close.
Unbelievable.
Something like
risk
that.
reward, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, how big is the walnut market? Not the raw one where you're going to go into the store and crush them and open them up and eat them, but that candied walnut on salad stuff. How big? Do you have an idea what the addressable market is?
Especially with like companies like nut.com or nuts.com and these big online presence companies that just are kind of a throughput for companies like myself. They're doing great as far as adding to that market, and like as the market overall for like salad toppers, candied walnuts. I would say it's probably in maybe the 100 million range. So there's a lot of space to make money in this type of business, but I guess my thing was the timing. So it was all about timing, and this who could time a pandemic. So
sure,
it's and it shut down my band big time. We played religiously in Vegas, all over Las Vegas. We had a great following and have and still do, but COVID shut us down from every show, and that kind of hurt. Granted, it wasn't a moneymaker for me. It's more of a passion project. But I work hard to to make money to do something like that and be in a band and tour. And, you know, it's you know, you take it all on and just go full blast. But I just got shut down pretty much everything. So, you know, here I am. That's my wife's desk over there. She's got her system. You know, I've got my 2 systems here. You know, I'm constantly, you know, I'm on the chats. I'm reading reports, doing my due diligence, and mostly for Naked. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm just a huge believer in this company, and I have been since February, I believe, was when my wife and I bought into it. And you know, we're on StockTwits, and you know, she's Rich Chick One, and you know, she's great at putting out information and you know, keeping people on board. And it's you know, it's kind of, it's fun, as well as, you know, it's going to start paying off soon.
But if you have a direct business online, which you just talked about, we're going to put that link up. If you have a direct business online, would you have added other products to the space around just walnuts?
Oh, 100%. So that's why we kind of launched with the 2. We didn't want to bring just one product to market, so we did the keto. It's basically a full-on keto-friendly walnut salad topper. It's made from you know, a type of keto sugar, without giving away my secret recipe. But
Josh
I mean,
is asking for your.
It's
Josh
not
is,
so secret, but
Josh is asking for your website because I think the way you follow the keto message is probably going to resonate with a lot of people. That's actually
100%.
That's actually the diet.
And I've been all approved. You know, I've gotten all the approvals, and you know, I've all my labeling. And gosh, that was a process.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know, I wouldn't scrap that. I wouldn't scrap that. You know, eventually.
I mean, I haven't totally, Todd. I haven't totally scrapped it. I mean, it's still, you know, it's and again, I have a son, so I keep the license and I keep the LLC. I've had the LLC since 2012, believe it or not. You know, when everyone was telling me, oh, you have to turn this into a company, but I never moved on it. You know, I was touring heavily in 2012, 13, 14, 15, wow. 16. You know, so I thought I was going to be a rock star, man. You know, that was kind of where my head was at. It was like, okay, I'm going to be on a bus making, you know, a really decent living, you know, playing music. But, we all know how that goes. And, you know, we really haven't like released any albums. We've got all this material for quite almost a decade of material that we've never professionally recorded, other than what we do, because we're all pretty much professional engineers.
What is it? What does it cost to record an album and release it? What does that look like? I mean, because I know nowadays with streaming,
it's a huge different game now than it was, say, even 15 years ago.
Sure.
With record labels and how they would on and record you and promote you.
Oh yeah.
You either had a song that led to the album sales, or you didn't, and then you were shelved, and you know, onto the next band. And what we did is we just kept procrastinating, and we just kept putting our tours out there, but not putting our recordings out. We would release a bunch of little you know, EPs and, you know, 1 or 2 song little demo things, and before the big online craze, not knowing that, you know, okay, now we have to transfer over to this online presence. So that's kind of where we're at now, is transferring over to this online presence, and like.
Did you see my interview with Phil Cottrell?
Building that.
Did you see my interview with Phil Cottrell, the former CEO and president of Virgin Records? Did you see that?
No, I didn't, and you know, I would have loved to have seen that. And
yeah, it's on my podcast. You can watch it. But what I was going to say to you is,
yeah.
So let's get specific here. What do you think it costs to get your stuff to start streaming? And I'm going to tell you why in a second.
I mean, I think with cost, it comes into the play of, okay, what studio do you use? What producer do you get? And that's a huge factor.
Wow, $739.
You know, I've been lucky enough to work with a producer who charged me next to nothing, a Grammy award-winning producer. His first name's Neil. You know, he's a rock and roll guy. But, you know, we went out and tried it, and it didn't click, and used a great studio out in Henderson. Actually, we were, you know, I said, we do a lot in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we were
okay.
out there.
Okay. Listen.
Like,
I want to make a deal with you, okay? Eric, we're going to make it on live right now, okay? Right there. Hey, get come on, Brett, get on camera. I want to be able to talk to you. Eric, Brett owns a music studio here in Los Angeles, in Las Vegas. And you, Brett, hey, Skyla, can you swap with him for a second so he can sit down?
Yeah, Brett might know Neil Citron and and Corey Coker.
Brett
Those are
knows
some of
everybody.
the people we work with.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got banned from Vamped though. Corey Coker kind of banned us from Counts Vamped for.
In fact, I've recorded quite a few bands in Vamps over there. We've taken 4 or 5 cameras in and recorded them and done it off the board, and yeah, that is definitely the.
Yeah, I mean, we love it out there, and Vamps is always
That's
a
a
great
blast.
Why did he
place
say? Why did he get banned? I don't understand.
He was
Banned.
counting.
well, we got 86.
Count
It was a miscommunication. It was kind of funny. It's a really quick story. I pull in with our tour bus that I own. A $120,000 tour bus. Roll in parking lot, and we do our shows. Do our thing, and we leave, and we accidentally grab, I guess, a piece of equipment from the previous band, who is from the headlining band, who is friends of ours. They're a cover band called Smashing Alice, and we.
Damn it.
Oops, we're losing you there, huh?
Grab one of Paul.
Well, this sucks. This isn't fun for everybody, is it? We can't hear you, buddy. We lost you.
His little red pad.
There you go.
There we go.
You're back now. You're
And
back.
so brought it. Am I back?
Yep.
Okay,
You're back.
so basically we got accused of stealing a piece of equipment that we didn't need to steal. Again, we had a $120,000 tour bus in the parking lot, but my friend Paul, he was missing a piece. We accidentally grabbed it, but the waitress accused us of stealing it. And my bass player kind of got into it with the waitress, who's no longer there, who hasn't been there for a long time, got fired. And so Corey was like, "Oh, you tried to steal equipment." And I'm like, "Please, no, it wasn't. He's my friend. We didn't steal. It was a misunderstanding. Your waitress, basically yelled at us for stealing, and we kind of told her back, no, we didn't. Get the F out of here." And I guess Corey took offense to that. So we don't do Vamped anymore. We do like it's called Backstage Bar and Billiards. We, of course, our location that we won't yet disclose. We played there when it was, pre the remodel. But
Brett, what would let's talk to Brett real quick. Brett, what would it cost for his band to come into Vegas?
Yeah.
And record in your studio, bring in a producer. What's that cost like? And just give me the real numbers. What's it really cost to have? He's going to be here playing at our event. What would it cost to produce his album, an
full
entire
album of
album,
like 10 songs or something?
like 10 songs, and then release it on?
We have 30.
What would it cost, Brett?
About $20,000.
About $20,000.
But whatever the
$1,500 a
producers.
day, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a day usually.
Yeah, it depends on what the producer would want too. So producers sometimes
True.
would go by the song. So sometimes they can go anywhere from $1,000 to $30,000 a song. I've had producers.
Oh,
that are famous.
100%. And we've been there. We've recorded
Yeah.
at Grandmaster
And then
Studios.
sometimes
We've
the-
recorded at Paramount. 100%.
Right. And
We
you were
understand.
over in Henderson at the Hideaway. Did you go there?
Yeah, that's where we recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Neil Citron.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used the main room there.
Right.
The SLS board.
It's a very super high-end studio
We
in
used
town
the
at
Five Finger Death Punch kit.
Hideaway.
It was
These guys
it
know
was
everybody.
it was but Neil kind of overproduced us.
Oh, okay.
And kind of tore our songs apart. Didn't let them go organically as they were. Took vocals away from my storylines. Let's just repeat this as hook. And I already write, I think, really good hooks. You played one of my videos, and
Willie?
that's one of our hooky songs called
Tell him I
I'm
won't put him
Wrecked.
on camera.
And so we work really fast too. Man, our guitar player Carmine D'Amico, this guy, oh my God, he's he records so fast, and he's played all over the US, and that's been our thing. And we write for television, so we actually write and recorded for Rob Dyrdek Fantasy Factory, Dance Mom, 16 and Pregnant. I had to write these 16 and Pregnant vocal ups with lyrical content.
Yeah.
And here I am, this 40-year-old singing about being 16 and pregnant,
Oh my
and wanting
God.
the skateboarder to take my last name, and to take his last name, and it was kind of weird. So
That's
Hey,
wild.
what do you have a producer now or no?
no, we're self-produced.
So if we had Brett's studio, would you need a producer? And I'm not going to put him on camera.
100%. Yeah, we would need.
Out of
want a producer.
Out of respect.
You want that. Yeah, you want that outside opinion. You want that professional outside opinion because they're the ones that create the music in kind of part. You know, we make the song.
Brett, Nick, don't put him on camera as a respect for his wishes. Let me ask you a question. I'm asking someone in the studio.
Producer, engineer, and we bring our own crew. You know. Like roadies, like gear guys.
So if we put him in Brett's studio and he has 30 songs and he recorded them, Brett, you said 10 songs was about 20,000.
About 20,000. That's on the low side.
Okay, and then he says he needs a producer. Is that the kind of thing? I just don't know this, so I'm not putting you on the spot.
Yep.
Yes or no, but I know you have been a music guy before. Pretty intensely. Is that the kind of thing you do? Because I know you produce a lot of stuff we do. You produce shows for other commercial shows, like Hollywood stuff.
Well, the main thing, I mean, I've been involved in a lot of records, but the main thing, I've not heard Eric's record yet.
My wife liked it. That's why I'm interested, because she doesn't like anything.
Yeah,
she only likes Led Zeppelin.
The key would be to listen to the music and then find a producer that best fits their sound.
Right.
I was listening to him saying that you know,
100%.
that when they were recording before, the music was kind of taken apart. And there's nothing worse for an artist than to have a producer come in and share their vision. I actually had that happen with Todd Rundgren.
Uh-huh.
And everything comes out sounding like Todd Rundgren, which is great if you're Todd Rundgren, but it's not great if you're me.
Right.
So the key is to find the producer that best fits their sound and their vision that brings out the best in their record. But we can do that. I mean, I know plenty of producers.
Right.
I just don't know that I
yeah.
would be the guy for it. Right.
Right.
Yeah, and we do like a Avenged Sevenfold meets the Foo Fighters. You know, I keep the language very clean, but we're still pretty. You saw the pictures, so we look like we're some death metal band, but we play this like really. It's like Avenged Sevenfold, and the only reason we kind of do the mask is, you know, kind of to age this down a little bit. You know, so you really don't know how old this thing is.
There's a buddy of mine who's a producer that is amazing, and he's worked with a lot of people and he's had a lot of big hits.
What does it cost to have a producer?
I'd have to ask him. I mean, it depends on who's asking. For me, I mean, we could probably get it reasonable.
Those guys can, they're expensive.
But you know, I mean, he's had quite a few big
What's
hits.
reasonable to you? Like, what's a reasonable number, you think?
To get him to do all 10 songs, you're probably looking at, I'd figure $10,000.
That's really
$1,000
reasonable.
Yeah,
right.
that's the Friends deal.
What about Butch Vig? Any connections with Butch Vig?
No. But I mean, you know, this guy's written a bunch of hit songs and he's produced a bunch of hit songs. You know, especially I mean, back in the day, we were with Atlantic Records and we were with Epic Records.
You were with everybody. You were everywhere.
Well, I was just
Atlantic
fortunate,
was
right?
artist owned and run, which was brilliant. It was all artists.
Eric, listen, this is what I'm going to do. Because I appreciate you coming on. I really do believe in risk. Everyone needs a break or something that happens for them. By the way, I'm not suggesting that I'm giving you a break, because I don't know. I don't know shit from Shinola about how to produce music.
Come on, be our manager, Todd. Let's go.
No, that's not going to happen.
Alt records. Let's
not get carried away. But we do have a media business, and we have a very talented guy who's in charge of the whole thing. He happens to be here this week. He's in from Canada, and I'm going to put you in touch with him and Brett and see if we can't do something for you. Maybe 10 15 songs.
That would be
10
huge,
song would be enough.
10
songs
songs
would be overkill, yeah.
So you pick the top 10 songs. You pick the top 10 songs. I will put up the money to help produce it. Okay, be clear here. I don't know what all is involved, but I'll help get Brett's studio. I'll help get our guy involved so that he can do it, and then we'll put it out to our universe about something we produced and see if people like it. My wife likes it. It'll be fun, right? Worst case scenario, we lose 30, 40 grand.
I mean,
we lost that in gambling the other day.
The music.
I'm kidding,
makes,
by the way. 30, 40 grand is a lot of money to me.
Hey, there's one stipulation, right?
What?
There's a duet with Nickelback.
Look at this photograph. Hey,
Wow.
There's a lot of details to go over here, but Eric, send that in, and then I assume that we've got a copy somewhere.
Eric, we're gonna get you in touch with Josh, our producer, and we're gonna
Perfect.
circle back.
I've got his number. Yeah, I've got Josh's number.
We're gonna circle back with Brett. Brett's worked with BB King. That ages him a little bit, by the way. Brett's worked with a lot of people around the world.
He was
basically.
9.
Amazing.
Brett was
Detroit,
9 when he
right?
worked with
My
BB
wife's from Detroit. D-Town. Motown. It's amazing.
ARCA,
Mark Slaughter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Where are you
I got
coming in
some- I got
from,
some
Eric?
old
Forgive me
school
for.
friends,
I was guessing.
Beverly Hills.
Oh, from Beverly Hills. Yeah, I mean, that's
It'd be fun.
Yeah, that's
The worst case scenario is we'll produce 10 songs
Yeah.
and we'll promote the heck out of it, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
we'll bring the band out there, and we'll play acoustic in your backyard, Todd, and
It'll be fun.
Do a little acoustic set. And
It'll be fun.
The
That's
kids,
awesome.
the kids love it because I don't drop f-bombs. I don't, I'm not like shit, ass like that.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of singer. So
I'm out.
It's like it's super
I'm out.
clean.
I'm
but,
out, man.
But it's
You
still
ruined it
heavy.
for me. You ruined it for me. I'm out.
I got the two language songs for you. I'll send you those first.
Hey, but it would be fun to put that out, and then everything's about streaming. And I'd seen some recent artists where they kind of buy into a streaming pool and put out new music, right?
Yep.
So it'll be fun to do this and have a backstory behind it. Maybe.
And then we have a song. We have a song on iTunes called "Pornographic." If you search like LA Story, pornographic, capital L, capital A, Story, pornographic. It's on iTunes, and it's like one of our more TV friendly songs too. Everyone was but the title was kind of was holding us back a little, I think, but we didn't care.
Nice.
And we dropped a video as well on YouTube, and it's pretty racy. So definitely, make sure the kids are out of the room. If you go to YouTube and you look up LA Story pornographic, that's, and I don't know if you can air a lot of it on your show. Like the lyrics, it's racy. You can air it, but it's racy.
Are you playing it right now?
There's no nudity, but it's pretty heavy. So, everything, our music's kind of, it's this feel good, and then now we have a heavier set that
I
we're
get
doing.
this.
I'll send you some samples. I'll send you music, guys.
This guy I have in mind. This guy, if that's an example of this guy I have in mind, will be perfect for this.
Yeah, what's interesting.
Thank you guys so much, man. Like
he does.
I speechless, man.
Eric, hold on a second.
Speechless.
Eric, hold on a second. Eric does music for the movie industry. Sounds familiar. We know someone that does that too, don't we?
Yeah.
Hey, this is going to be an interesting mix. We'll see what happens. The worst case scenario, we'll have some fun.
For sure.
The best
we
case,
have a catalog. We have a catalog of 4,200 songs and stingers and tension music and every genre of music. So we definitely know the placement game and licensing. And my passion is live, in your face. Pouring my emotions out and getting that return, which happens pretty much every show, and seeing the girls dance.
Eric,
and,
do you know who Walker is?
Walker, not familiar with Walker.
Sound?
Not familiar with it. No, sir.
They're a placement company. They're probably one of the largest placement companies in the country.
We do a Pilgrim Entertainment, if you're familiar with Pilgrim Entertainment, and then all the boys at MTV2.
Yeah.
Shane and Jeff down there, they were playing a lot of our stuff.
Form 4's out
on some shows, so it's fun. It was an experience, not a money maker, but we made a little bit of dough, some mailbox money, but my passion's Naked, baby. Naked Army, amazing. Your show is absolutely amazing. If I can drop this right now, like the due diligence and on all the stocks, I'm sure you've seen me in the chat, Double Trouble Dive Adventures. Putting in my 2 cents for what it's worth.
Hey, I appreciate it so much, Eric. Hey, everybody in the Naked Army, thank you for joining us today. All those people that are not in the Naked Army, I'm not in the Naked Army. I just own some Naked. Thanks to the head of our media group for stepping by. We'll talk about him later.
Yeah.
Jason, you want to wrap it up before we go? Because we got to get some jokes from. Hey, you relax, man. I know how to run the show.
Hey,
you think I forgot?
Thank you guys so much.
Eric, you take care, buddy. We'll be in touch with you. We'll have Josh put you in touch with our main guy.
Thank you, Eric.
Hey,
I can't wait to hang and talk Huntington Beach.
All right, it'll be fun. What do you got for me, Skyla? What do you got for me?
Okay, so it has a bad word in it, so it's not technically a dad joke, but it's funny. So, Minnie and Mickey were in court getting a divorce. The judge says to Mickey, "You know you can't divorce your wife just because she's crazy." And Mickey goes, "I didn't say she was crazy. I said she was fucking goofy."
Ouch.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. She likes dogs.
It looks like Wish has curling a little bit after hours now. Finally on the 1 minute, 760, 765.
Let's go to the chart on Wish.
It went down to 735.
This has got to be painful for our friend.
Yeah.
Wow, it's Zach here. This thing is.
We got some green candles here on the 1 minute.
Let's see the
Good volume.
the 5 day. This is a. Let's go to the 6 month chart. This is well, this has been a painful decline from the 25 range.
Yeah.
For the last 6 months, and you see here it was at 829. This stock is below. Well, that may be an all-time low, huh?
Yeah, I think it was. ARCA beat earnings, by the way, up 4% after hours. They $5 million beat estimate of $1.8 million quarterly revenue or sales. I'm sorry, so that just came in.
Great.
177%.
For full disclosure, we are long ARCAT. That is a drone stock. We participated. No, we didn't actually.
Nope.
We bought it in the aftermarket.
Yep.
Yeah, we did not actually have the privilege.
What else we got here? A couple more here real quick. BCTX had a nice day today.
It was down in the beginning of the
Yeah,
day.
it came back.
Hard.
It's $6.15 closer, 2 million shares. Low volume. Seems like there's not that many sellers in the last few days.
Huh.
Just my observation.
Where's ARCAT real quick? I want to check it out.
ARCAT went to, I think it was up 4%. Let me see.
Hey, this is a show about risk, and I'll tell you, risk on. Eric got on the show. He doesn't mind people judging his music. And, hey, for fun, my wife likes his music. Well, I probably will like his music because I like rock music. Look at this photograph. Sorry, just kidding.
Oh, it's down it's down again. 305. It was
ARCAT?
315, yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. He'll be at the conference. The LA store will be performing. And that's an example of a risk-on moment, man. You never know what can happen. The guy who runs our media business, along with Josh. Hey, Josh was in the music business, man. You worked for Sur Guitar, one of the legendary custom guitars out there, S-H-U-R, Sur Guitar, S-U-H-R guitar, sorry. Whatever, man. I'm dyslexic. Your dad was the co-founder of that wonderful guitar company, S-U-H-R, Sur Guitars. And the head of media for us is a former star himself.
For sure.
Everyone will find out about that soon. So hopefully connecting him with Eric. And then, of course, Brett. We're lucky enough to have Brett, who has a studio in Vegas. Brett actually said that he could make me sound like Nickelback if I came into a studio and I sang that I could be a rock star someday with Brett. So with that in mind, guys, it's 2:15. It's August 12th. We appreciate you joining us. Sorry about Wish if you're long. We were not long, Wish.
OLB is up. They finally announced earnings, 2.8 million versus 0.8 million, same quarter year over year.
Hey, you guys, take care. We're going to see you tomorrow. I'll have a quesadilla.
That's like his favorite part.
Oh, that was nice.
Did you like that episode?
That was nice of you.